yeah, man, we already had the content. Or just like we had a roll, and you're like, oh shit, I forgot to hit.
Everybody's gonna be like, this video sucks. They don't talk about nothing.
God,
Sorry, I was waiting for Alan to get to work, and I forgot to fucking restart it.
God damn it, check it. One job.
My bad. Welcome to the Four Horsemen podcast. Oh, what a shit show. Yeah, that's me.
I'm your host, Alan. I'm here with Jeremy. Jack's on vacation, on and off the field. Drew's out on vacation. Welcome. It's the
26
24th
minutes.
of April.
26 minutes in.
Yeah, we had a nice conversation about woodworking, cryptids, and yeah, we killed 26 good minutes of content already, fellas. So,
Well, I mean, yeah, that was rough.
yeah, one job.
I have one job. Well, we're here now. Welcome.
Show goes on. The show must go on.
What up? In other news, most of this beard is probably going to be going today.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Are you going to like the...
No, I'm not going down a face. Right now, I'll probably take it down to like a 5 clip. It's a little thicker than that. A 4 is almost touching my face. So I'll take it down to a 5 clip. Kind of restart it again. We're going into the summer. It's starting to grow all over the place. And it's getting harder to manage. Because it's so, like, I got so much thickness up underneath it. It's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Most of the length you see is just the chin hair.
Yeah, I have to like when I shower, I'll put soap on there and foam it up really good, and then I'll just kind of like I'll twist mine and then like twist it into a knot and let it sit there, like soaking for a while, because otherwise like it's hard to get like the skin to moisturize.
Yeah, and I've been using a leave-in conditioner daily, so it doesn't feel like that scratchy, itchy beard. On top of the beard oil I've been using, but it's like it's so knotty underneath it. Like I can't even brush out the knots.
Yeah, those suck.
So I was like, all right, I'm gonna cut it down, restart.
Alan's getting a couple of knots underneath there. He's like, yeah, I see that right here. See, I've been going for 6 months. Here's where I'm at.
Keep growing.
I think come Christmas, I might actually have a form. They're like, no. They're like, wow, you just stopped shaving? This has been going on for months.
My face will look like that after 3 days. If I was to shave 3 days, it would look like that. And after a month, I would have Jack's beard.
Dude,
but then it gets to here and it stops. This is me.
Oh, so it does actually. Okay.
It's longer if I use the comb or the straightener. I can straighten it out and it'll get down to like almost my belly button. But
yeah, if I use my beard straightener, it comes down to the top of my chest. Comes down to about here.
Nice.
Which is crazy because it looks straight.
Yeah, it looks straight.
Once you start ironing it out, I think that the longest I had it when straightened was just above my stomach.
That's what ZZ Top does. He straightens his, so that's like gets long.
Are you guys using like boar hair brushes, or what are y'all using?
My wife has this like heater comb thing that I use.
I have an actual beard straightener, like a brush. It's like a brush. You just turn it on and you just comb it through, and it straightens it for you.
I don't know what it's called, Conair or something, but
yeah, I forget the name of it. It's a black and orange case.
Yeah,
Yeah, Drew got me onto that beard butter because, dude, I was fucking dying. I was ready to shave this thing. I'm like, I gotta freaking talk to somebody. And he just said, like, oh, get you some beard butter because I think this is the longest I've ever grown my facial hair out. And I'm not used to it. So I'm training it this, like, top of my hair. I'm like, oh, okay. I can treat it like that. And, oh, you can shave it. And it stopped growing. But little by little, I'm noticing when I rub my face against it, I see these little hairs starting to come out. I'm like, okay, so it's still growing. It's just slow.
Yeah.
Very, very
I
slow.
get these like on my chin sometimes. I'll get these like really fat, wide plastic filling hairs. And it's like when I was, I didn't have a beard and I would shave, if I would grow it out a little bit, I could like see them pretty easily and pick them out. But like now I can't see them, so I can feel them on my face, but then it's like I can't even get to it to pull it out.
Yeah, it sucks.
The one part are just like, if I'm not gonna lie, guys, I really wish it did grow better. I really did. Like, I'm looking at y'all's, I'm like, and that's why I'm like laughing, like, wow, Jack, you gotta shave it. Wow, that's nice.
The whole thing is the hair on your face when it's growing, it's absorbing whatever moisture you have on your face, whatever oil you have on your face. So that's the purpose of the beard butter or beard oils and so on, to help give that moisture back to your face and to actually help it grow a little bit better. What I did to start mine growing, because when mine first started growing, I have that super curly beard hair. So I would take like a comb and kind of comb it out a little bit. And when you're was a sandalwood comb, and doing that, it helps kind of pull it out and get that moisture around it, and it helps grow it a little better. But in the beard balm or whatever product you're putting in it, you want to make sure that you got certain vitamins and stuff in there to make sure it helps grow healthy.
Yeah, this shit has rosemary oil, carnauba wax, very fancy shit, but it's actually not that expensive. By the way, this is not a paid ad yet.
Yeah.
Great Before Shave, if you're listening, we could use some sponsors.
What was it? Oh, what was the name of it?
Grave Before Shave, apparently.
Grave Before Shave, yeah.
Yeah. I actually like the name. It's the aphrodisiac, like the two lovers. It's a death theme, but my girlfriend, she fucking loves it. So I'm like, okay. It's like, wow, babe, your hair is actually kind of soft. I'm like, we could do that. I'm happy for that. She wants me to grow it out so she could
Twist it.
Yeah. So
That's
it's like,
funny.
babe, I've never seen a Mexican guy freaking. I was like, you'll be the first. I'm like, okay.
Twisted it.
Hey, Jeremy, God damn it. Do your kids fucking play with your beard or like?
Not really.
Ah, damn it. I was like, oh, Jack, I'm pretty sure you're wee one. He's just like, Daddy, poof.
I mean, when they were younger, they would pull on it.
Yeah, when he was younger, he would yank on it. And I was holding my goddaughter's daughter the other day, and she just, I mean, she's going to be a year here the next month. And she straight up grabbed it and yanked it. I was like, oh, you got to go. Go back to mom.
You're like, we're not doing this right now. We're not doing this right now, kid.
Yeah.
Like, go to mom. Go to mom.
Are you washing it daily, Alan?
Yeah. Because I've been going to the gym almost every day. And I've noticed it's growing after a workout. I could tell it's growing. Like, I can feel the testosterone is kicking into gear and it's coming up to place. The problem is that, dude, my face starts to redden up a little because I have to learn how to do it gently because sensitive skin. Go figure. And I'm still trying to figure out how to, because this is fucked up. So my mustache it'll grow like that. So
Mhm.
like I am literally eating hair some days. So I have to like get the little clipper and just try to line myself up. Completely fucked up. But we're not but my facial hair, my beard, it is we'll get there when we get there. But yeah.
Yeah,
The
I
good
can't
thing,
do the long mustache. If I start to eat something and my hair ends up in my mouth, I'm like, okay, time to cut it.
yeah,
You got to start off by parting the Red Sea. That's why you see me do that all the
is
time.
that what you do? You're like, yeah.
I part the Red Sea, and then I eat.
And I part the Red Sea. When it was red, it would part.
Yeah, I
That's
didn't like it when it was shorter because then like the short hairs would poke into my lip, and I was when I talked, and I didn't like that. So just no mustache and be Amish, or all mustache and be hard to read.
Amish Jeremy.
I told my wife I was gonna just shave the mustache and keep the beard. She's like, "You will not go out in public with me till it grows back."
Like, are you gonna build me a barn?
Yeah, like, oh, Mary fixing to get this blessing.
Got to get up at 4 a.m.
Put that house up.
Gotta go see Jebediah about a goat.
That's funny.
God.
You know,
Yeah.
we joke, but I will say, some of the stuff that comes out of these Amish markets, are like we got I forget, it was like a spread, some type of a chili spread. Amazing, just everything's fresh, homegrown, you know, not non-GMO or whatever. Amazing.
Dude,
All their fruit, vegetables.
Yeah, I mean their furniture is made to last. Like you buy,
Yeah.
it's a little bit expensive, but I mean you're buying like a piece of furniture that you could pass down to your kids. Like,
Yeah.
That's the
which doesn't happen anymore. Like I really hate that. Like it used to be like you would buy something and it would be in your house for generations. Like you don't do that anymore.
Nothing's built to last anymore. Now it's built to break and have you spend more in the next couple of years. There's not that quality anymore.
No, we got away from that when like, dude, my parents still have the refrigerator they got as a wedding gift. My parents got got married in 1977.
Wow.
So yeah, it's still it's brown. It looks like shit on the outside, but it keeps everything cold, and never had a problem. I bought because we put it in the garage. I bought my parents. I didn't even do any research for my first deployment. I bought them a Samsung, like the top of the line, high speed steel. 9 months, took a dump, had to get it fixed. Yeah, thankfully I still had the warranty, but like, and don't get me started on talking with. By the way, Samsung, you guys suck. Your customers are fucking garbage. I still remember fucking all these years.
I guess that
is a singular opinion.
Does that roll out sponsorships from Samsung?
I said what I said, damn it.
The views and opinions shared by this gentleman are not necessarily the views and opinions shared by everybody else. You gotta put a disclaimer in there. I'm trying to get free Samsung shit.
I will. Yeah, get that new refrigerator, Jack. Talk to me about 6 months from now. See if it's still working.
Okay, so my phone, my earbuds, and my laptop are all Samsung, and my watch. So and I haven't, but actually, shit, my watch I've had since 2018.
That's actually not bad.
It's still cooking.
There's few things that are built to last. Like, okay, tools will be built to last. Well,
it depends on the manufacturer.
Yeah, actually, Jared, Jack, what are you guys using for, like, because I'm using my dad's old shit, like from way the old timey machinery. But like, what are you guys, DeWalt kids? Milwaukee? That's that kind of piece.
I don't really care. I mean, like, and it kind of sucks because usually it's best to pick one and stick with it. That way you can have like interchangeable batteries and things like that. But I have like DeWalt drill, and then like a Craftsman reciprocating saw, and then a Bosch impact drill. Like it's just all over the place. I typically buy whichever is like the most affordable.
Well, I'm in
Maybe
the
that's bad.
I'm in the Ryobi ecosystem right now for my power tools. And then like that's my drills, my saw, so on. And then for my like outdoor tools, my leaf blower, mulcher, so on is Black and Decker. Then I have a Sun Joe power washer and what was the other one? That's it. Because everything else is Black and Decker. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't tell my dad you're working with Ryobi. That guy's he has
adamant against it.
He has a hate boner for it, a literal hate boner. His blood pressure goes up every time you mention that shit. We're like, why are you bringing that trash out? Because I tried to buy some tools, and he was like, why are you buying fucking Ryobi? I'm like, Dad, it's just right there. It was on sale. Like, there's a reason why it's on sale. You got to get into Wall or Milwaukee, people. I'm like, all right, Dad, can you return it? Yes, sir. Go return it. Yes, sir. I bought myself a Milwaukee.
Yeah, and that's kind of the same reason I'm in the Ryobi system. They're always on sale. But I have not, and I'm not on all kinds of wood over here. I've not had any issues with it yet, and I've been in their ecosystem for over 10 years. I think the oldest drill I have from them is from like 2009.
Dude, my dad still got his Milwaukees, and the reason he swears by DeWalt Milwaukee, he still has his shit from the 80s.
Oh wow!
And they still work. They still work. I'm like, dude, when you're talking about stuff's built to last, that shit was built to fucking last. What you call it now, and I do understand, and not for anyone on the podcast, if you buy with what's in your means at this point, especially with this economy. But that being, unless you're a professional and that's your particular job, dude, buying tools and you wanted to, I can't justify spending $500 on a saw or something like that. I like Milwaukee, I really do, but the prices, no, sir, I don't do that professionally. Yes. But Jared, what about you, Mud?
My tool, so I have a lot of tools, but they're all over the place. And one thing I've been wanting to do is organize everything and set up shelves and get all my tools on the wall or something like that. But I haven't had time to set it up and everything. But I need to prioritize that, because I know I have stuff everywhere, and then I'm like, where is it? And then I can't find it. Because yesterday I was looking for the drill bits that I could put into my impact drill, and it has to be the ones that have the little notch in it at the bottom so it locks in. And I was like, I know I have them somewhere. I was like, I've literally seen them. And then the last time I drilled, I was like, I remember where they were. And then this time I was looking for them and I couldn't find it. I was like, I gotta clean this up. I'm saying have to.
Oh,
it's I get to.
I have a question on the power tools. Obviously, drills and stuff like that are battery powered. But for your outdoor tools, are you all more electric or gas?
Mostly gas. Lawnmowers, weed eaters, all that's gas. Yes. And then I do have my leaf blower is battery, but it's just because it I don't even know where it came from, but it just happened to match my Craftsman. And I was just like, oh, this will work. So I use that, but pretty much everything else. My lawnmower is top of the line, push button electric start. I try to keep it because I bought the cheap ones where it's you buy, it's $150 and it'll last for a year maybe. And so I'm I'm going to spend $600 and get one that'll last for
ever. That I'm the same way, man. I when you're gonna go for freaking mow gas, that's the last thing you want to do when you're freaking mowing it, and especially if you got a big yard and that thing because of the heat, Texas heat at that. Yeah, nah, gas doesn't give a shit. It'll still drain the way it'll normally drain at this point. Jack, you trying to get a whole new lawnmower set or what?
So I have like electric outdoor tools too. Everything I have is electric. The gas powered one I had, the lawnmower, it took a crap on me, and then over the winter, it took a crap on me at the end of the season, so I wasn't too pressed to try to fix it. And over the winter, my wife ended up buying me an electric lawnmower, but it's a plug-in lawnmower. So when mowing the lawn, listen, it gets the job done. I'm not berating it by any means. But I'm towing a cable behind.
You got soft hands.
I'm
like
towing a cable
vacuuming the lawn.
Yeah. It's like vacuuming the lawn. I got to keep moving the damn cord out of the way to get it done. But I figured out a way to not have that be as much of a problem for me. But the problem I'm having now is I'm trying to get my kids to do the outdoor work, and I don't trust them to pull a cable behind them without running it over.
Yeah. I gave up that fight a long time ago. I just do it myself. Now, if they get in trouble, they do outside work, but outside of that, I'm like, I'll do it.
No, if I'm outside, y'all gonna be helping me outside in some form or fashion.
I tried to do that too, but they would like take my piece. I'm just like, it's supposed to be somewhat enjoyable. And I'm like, y'all are making this miserable, asking every 5 seconds when you can go inside. And, you're like, are we almost done? Like, you just stand there, you find a twig and you start playing with it, and you're not actually doing anything. So I have to sit outside and police you the whole time. So I'm like, you might as well just go inside and let me finish it. Like,
yeah, my 14-year-old is not so bad anymore. He'll come outside and he'll work. My 12-year-old, my 8-year-old, it's like you get to working and then you turn around, it's like, put that down, go do what I told you to do. Then 5 minutes later, you're like, why are you throwing things? Like, just stop.
yeah.
You know what? Just go back inside.
That sounds like my fucking dad.
I mean, that's how it is. Like, and it's so funny too, because I'm trying to teach you guys like how to do this stuff, like, with that and with your cars and everything. And now my son, now that he's grown, he's like, reaching out for stuff, and I'm like, I if only you would have learned this growing up.
Listen, my first taste of yard work was basic training.
What?
I lived in the city. Concrete
yeah.
all over. There were no you had trees every once in a while, but there was no grass to cut. There were no bushes to trim. So I learned later in life, but like Jeremy said, I'm trying to teach y'all now so that when y'all get older, you understand what it takes and what it needs and go on and you can get it done. And it's like I said, my 14-year-old, he's good, but it took a long while for us to get there.
Dude, I think that's the regular rite of passage for dads at this point. Dude, like
well, that's like my son. He was like, hey, can you find out about renter's insurance? And I was like, yeah, sure. And so I called the insurance company, got a quote, and it was like $50 for $50,000 in coverage, but you got $15 off of your insurance as well. So it came out to $35. And so I was like, yeah, I was like 35. He's like, well, that's no good. He's like, I'm going to go with Nicole and ask her to check her insurance company. I was like, bro, that's within range. 28 to 40 is within range of homeowner or renter's insurance. I was like, that's pretty good. And he's like, well, that's just too much. And I was like, how would you know? Like, this is literally the first time you've ever gotten renter's insurance. Like, you asked me, I'm telling you, and now you're saying I don't believe you.
Thanks for reminding me, because that reminds me to call my home insurance and tell them I got a new roof because they need an update on their insurance.
That's the jacked up part. Like, you're the one, like, you think you know everything, and then you're like, you start off new, and then you still think you know everything. I'll bet you anything for your kid, he'll fucking come back like, all right, Dad, we're gonna go with your things because it's cheaper.
I was saying that the other day. I was like, man, he said something, and I was like, man, I remember when I knew everything.
Oh, those days.
Oh God, I miss
Well, like
him.
he had that accident, which wasn't his fault, and he's just like, well, I need a car. I was like, so go to Hertz and rent a car. I was like, put it on the credit card. He's like, well,
Mhm.
how do I do that? I was like, you go to the website, you rent the car, you go and pick it up. And he's like, well, what do I do? And I was like, you're gonna have to figure this out on your own, buddy. I was like, this is a easily solvable problem. You go to Hertz, it will literally walk you through the process. I'm like, and he's like, why Hertz? I was like, because almost nowhere else will rent to you because you're under 25. I'm like, so go to Hertz. They'll charge you more. I was like, they're gonna charge you a fee. I was like, but they'll rent to you. And he's like, okay. Well, how do I pick it up? And I was like, oh, bro, you're killing me.
You got to beat feet, son.
I was like, have your girlfriend drop you off at the car dealership or at the rental insurance to go pick it up. I was like, these are solvable problems. And then I'm like, hey, is the car fixed yet? He's like, I don't know. I was like, have you called? He's like, no. I was like, so you just gonna keep the rental car indefinitely? Like, what are we doing? Like,
That's funny.
God damn it.
he's like, yeah.
Well,
He's like, well, I called, but they didn't answer. I was like, so you call again.
I left a voicemail. Oh shit. Okay. Thank you, Dad, for yelling at me when I was a kid. To all the parents out there who are raising their kids early, and I know it sucks right now, but trust me, you're helping. No, we will thank you in the long run, especially to the all old timers. Thank y'all.
Listen, at the end of the day, there's no manual for anybody to learn from. It's you're shooting from the hip for 18 years. And then that's for the first one.
But see, here's the thing, and that's where, like the parents try to pass, their knowledge down to the kids, and then the kids don't listen when they're parents. And so they go their own way. And, I'm not saying that every bit of advice that your parents gives you is gold, but, like I have to smack my wife every once in a while, not on the face, but on the leg.
Preferably,
We
I'm
do
not
not
smacking
endorse
my wife.
domestic violence.
But her mom will tell her something and she's like, Mom, I know. And I'm like, and then my daughter does it now. She's like, Mom, I know. And I'm just like, see, I was like, that's what I told you was going to happen. Like, she saw you doing this to grandma. So she's like, this is what we do.
Payback's a bitch, isn't it?
That's
You gotta be kidding me.
And so she's like, I'm not mad. I know I deserve it. I was like, okay.
I know I deserve it. God damn it. Someone's gonna spice this thing and we're gonna have such a lawsuit. Oh my God. We're gonna get canceled before we even get started. I can't believe this.
We've added in disclaimers. We're good.
Yeah, we need to add all these disclaimers at the very beginning. God damn it, I only got 5.
I'd be like, I yelled at her for entertainment purposes only.
I'm gonna throw it all in there. God damn it, man. Editing is hard enough as it is, and I gotta edit this shit.
That's fucking hilarious.
Well, when did you have your like I'm becoming my dad moment when you like did that with your kids? You're like, shit, the same thing I gave my dad shit for is the same shit I gave my kids shit for.
I didn't realize it. My wife pointed it out.
I diverged away from my dad a long time ago.
My wife pointed it out. Sorry, go ahead, Jeremy.
Yeah, I diverged away from my dad a long time ago. Like, and the difference between my dad and me, my dad was a taker, and like he's always been that way. It's like whoever's around him, he just absorbs whatever they have, and that's always how he's been. And I've always I grew up, and I was like, I'm never gonna be like that. So like I'm like a net giver, so I'm almost the exact opposite, and it's almost to a fault where I'm like I just try to give everything to everybody else and neglect myself. And so I'm trying to like compensate for that generational bad karma that I feel like he put out in the world. But yeah, like even now, like my dad is like he like after my stepmom died, he within a year he was married again, to this other woman, and he convinced her to sell her house that her husband had left to her when he died, that was supposed to go to her daughter, and put it into his house. And so now he has this, built up house and everything, and she has nothing to leave to her daughter, so I'm like, that's
Damn.
stupid. Like,
That's
the whole
rough.
point is like of generational wealth is that you're supposed to take what the previous generation gave you, build on it, and then give it to the next generation. And so like, like my wife's parents, like they have, a decent nest egg that they'll pass on to her. And, I'm adding to my nest egg, which will then get compiled with that, and added to the next generation. And so, I'm hoping we have, somebody within our family. I mean, my son's going to be a finance major, or is a finance major, so I'm hoping it's him, but we'll see. Who can take that and build on it and, give to the next generation and hopefully keep it going, so within a few generations, my family name, will be synonymous with, something other than drinking and drugs. That got heavy. I'm sorry. Let's go back to talking about tools.
You're good, man.
You are
You're
good. It's
Hey, it's what we're here for, man. That's what we say. That's what we say. That's literally how we get an audience. The shit.
oh, come on.
Yeah, I got 2 minutes before I got to drop this freaking thing with the boss.
But it is funny though that like the stuff that I hated doing as a kid, I enjoy doing as an adult. Like I hated doing yard work. I hated, gardening, all the stuff that my, dad made me do. I'm like, and like remodeling, I'm like, I hated helping him with the remodels, but now I'm like, okay, well, it's saving me a lot.
That's the good part. We could be actually doing up and operate like that. Like, dude, trust me, I hated getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning with my dad and going to work at 12 years old. That shit fucking sucked. But when, as an adult, you're like, oh, I understand now. This house might be worth $500,000, but you got $100,000 worth of effort into this. It's like, well, why? Well, the foundation's not already set. You see these cracks in the wall. This is not thin. And if you look at this angle, the paint's all jacked up. And oh, look at this. The outlet's coming out. Look at that. So my dad's a stickler when it comes to shit like that. And when I looked at my house, it was just like, yeah, we're not paying $500,000 for this. This has to be freaking down. We got to talk down like to 4 or 5 after, like, cause dude, there was a leak. There was mold, and the house was only 4 years old at the time, and it was on the 2nd floor. And if my dad was always a stickler about look around, look at everything. And so the bathtub, there was like maybe about 6 inches of space in between the bathtub and the wall. And my dad always taught me just fucking like, you have to physically get down to see it. And I hated it as a kid because like I was a fucking fatty. I was 200 pounds. I weighed more then than I do now. That's how fat of a kid I was. But looking down, I'm seeing the freaking cracks. I'm like, oh shit, hey, I'm gonna need to see what's down there. It's just like, what do you mean? So like you see the crawl space and you go down and you're like, yeah, there's mold. We're not paying for this. Bye-bye. That's the best part I got about it. And I called my dad and I told him I was so proud. He was like, I told you. He's like, thanks, Dad. You're like, what else did you do? You're like, he's like, did you go into the basement? Did you go into the attic? You're like, no, I didn't continue. Like, why didn't you go to the attic? You got to finish it. I'm like, oh, God damn it. Just because you get good at one thing, you can't freaking, when you're good at one thing, you tell him like, Dad, I did this. Like, well, what else did you do? He's like, you didn't finish it. It's like, all right. So no change from my dad.